first, all right, first and foremost, all right, I would like to, all right, turn, all right, to face the, all right, to face the, all right, to face the east, all right, and all right, so, all right, and two, okay. I would like to give, all right, all praise, all right, all honor, all right, and all glory, all right, unto my unto my unto my power, all right, Yahweh, all right, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah, all right, Rakah, all right, Rakah. Yahweh, all right, being the true name, all right, for our, right, for our heavenly Father, all right, and Yahweh means, all right, he to be, all right, or he exists, all right, Ba Hashem, all right, in the name. Yeah, all right, yeah, all right, yeah, all right, yeah, Power Shahai, all right, being the true name, all right, for our Lord, all right, and the, all right, in the, right, you know, like, right, for, all right, our Lord, all right, you know, like, whom is the only, all right, the, right, the begotten Son, all right, for our heavenly, all right, Father, all right, yeah. Right, yeah. Right, yeah. Right, yeah. Right, yeah. Right, yeah. Ha, yeah. Ha, yeah. How? Right, so, right, yeah. Right, yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah. Hawashai means, all right, he delivers, all right, to, all right, he saves, all right, Ba Hashem, all right, in the name, all right, Racha, spirit, okay, Kodash, all right, which means, all right, which means holy, all right, whom are the, all right, whom are the, all right, angels, all right, that come down, all right, to show us all knowledge, all wisdom, all right, from, right, Yahweh, Bahashem, Alright, yeah, how a shot, man. Alright, 2, okay, as well. How I like to give. Alright, how I like to give. Alright, I would like to give. Alright, I would like to give double. Alright, honors be. Okay, unto the right, right, unto the apostles. Alright, in the right into. Alright, the alright into. Alright, the right, the elders. Alright, alright, into. Alright, the bishops. Alright, from Great Millstone. Alright, on rule. Alright, teach. Alright, well. Alright, 2. Alright, shalom be. Alright, unto the Lord's evil. Alright, alright, like unto the Lord's elect. Alright, scattered. Alright, right, hey, like worldwide.
Hey, what are you doing?
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Right? So, right, like, shalom be. Alright, to the 144. Alright. Alright, to the 100, alright, and 44,000, alright, alright, like, alright, like, men out there, alright, right, like, scattered, alright, world, alright, like, right, like, scattered, alright, worldwide, man. Right, 2, alright, shalom be, alright, unto you 1, alright, unto you 1, alright, unto you 1, third, alright, being, alright, you be believers, alright, here, alright, right here, alright, in the land, alright, hey, you're right here, right here, alright, when you're like in the land, alright, for America, man, alright, hey, like being, alright, you be, alright, hey, like you be, alright, hey, like you be, alright, you be believers, man. Alright, and 2, alright, right, alright, 2, alright, 2, shalom be, alright, unto the right, unto the innumerable, alright, like, alright, like, multitude. Alright, hey, like, you be believers, alright, scattered, alright, abroad, worldwide, man. Alright, alright, 2, alright, alright, so 2, alright, like, I'm the rule. Alright, you like the brother, alright, or Allah, right? So hey man, like Lord's willing, right? That this camp, right, can, right, like can be, right, can be flying, man. All right, so hey, man, it's like there's a lot, right? Like, right, like, right, like, going on, okay, all right, hey, like, especially, all right, with this, like this, like, war, all right, but hey, man, but right, this, like, your, like, it's like your, like, spirit, right, like, must be, all right, right, man, all right, with the Lord, man, all right, like, because it's like we want, right, like, right, like, right, like, we want, right, like, right, like, like, race, man. Verses here, all right, in the book of Job, all right, chapter, all right, I'm gonna just start at 4, all right, into verse, right, into verse, right, I'm in verse 7, all right, and it reads, remember, all right, remember, right, I pray thee, right, right, who ever perished, all right, being innocent, or where was the righteous cut, right, hey, right, hey, like, cut, right, cut, right, cut off, right, like, cut, cut, cut off, all right, so hey, man, it's like, where, all right, like, or hey, like, striving, all right, for grace, man. Like, hey, it's like we're, like, striving, right, to be, all right, hey, like, apart, all right, hey, like, hey, like, apart, right, like, for the elect, man. All right, hey, it's like we want, right, like, grace, man. All right, hey, like, and it's like, hey, man, it's like, shit, we'll get more, like, more, like, like, wild out here, man. All right, like, so it's like your mindset, all right, like, must, like, change, man. Right, hey, like, I mean, it's like, it's like, we can't, like, still be, like, struggling, right, right, like, with this, like, same old, like, stuff, man. All right, hey, like, speaking to me, all right, like, first, man. All right, so now, all right, hey, like, let's, like, read down. All right, this is here, all right, in the book of Job, all right, chapter 5, all right, and like, starting off, right, I'm at verse 19, right, 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 yep. And it reads, okay, and it reads, he shall deliver thee, all right, in 6 rebels, yeah, all right, yeah, all right, in this, right, right, 7, there shall no, all right, evil touch thee, all right, so hey, man, it's like we're, like striving, like towards World War, or hey, like World War, right, 3, man, right, hey, like, or hey, like, which will be the last war, all right, to be done, all right, with, right, hey, with, right, hey, like all, right, like, right, like worlds, like wars, all right, but it's like, right, hey, but it's like, why is that? All right, hey, like, because, all right, yeah, hey, all right, hey, like, because it's like, yeah, how a shot, all right, will return, man. All right, hey, you like to, hey, like to take, all right, hey, you like to take back, all right, hey, like what, rightfully, or hey, like, like his, man, all right. All right, hey, but two, all right, right, hey, like to destroy, or hey, like to destroy, all right, America, man, all right, it's like, yeah, it's like, hey, hey, like, I mean, it's like America will be destroyed, man, all right, so, reading on, all right, verse 2, all right, verse 2, 20, right, and it reads, all right, all right, in famine, okay, hey, all right, and it reads, all right, and then famine, okay, he shall redeem thee from right, from death, all right, and in war from the power, all right, of the, like, right, sword, all right, bro, hey, like, and it's like, the Lord, right, like, spoke about, right, hey, like the, right, like the legs, man, right, hey, like famine, right, like war, right, like, hey, like martial law, man. All right, it's like this, shit will come to pass, man. All right, but it's like we, all right, hey, like, right, hey, like speaking to, all right, shoot, hey, like those, all right, that do be, right, like those that do, right, be, right, like be, like believe, man. Hey, it's like we, like must, like strive, all right, for, all right, for like change, man. All right, but it's like that, all right, starts, all right, shoot, hey, like where, man? Right? Hey, it's like it's like that. Like starts right with you losing your right, like you losing your life, man. Right? On which like I want to just like grab that, man. All right.
What I'm saying is,
So this is
I don't,
right. So like this is here. All right. Or this is here. All right. In the book. All right. Of Luke 9. All right. I'm in verse 24. All right. All right. So when it reads, all right, for whosoever will save his life shall lose. Well, no. Yeah. Let me like start up. Yeah. Start up here. All right. I'm at verse 2. All right. Verse 2. 22. All right. When it reads, saying the Son, all right. Saying the Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected. All right. And be rejected. All right. Right. Yeah. Be rejected. All right. Of the elders, all right, and chief priests, all right, and scribes, all right, and be slain, all right, and be raised, all right, the third, all right, like a day, all right, hey, like speaking of, all right, hey, like who, all right, speaking of, all right, like. Right, hey, like speaking, right, hey, like speaking, right, for your, right, hey, like for your, how was shot, man, right, but it's like, hey, but it's like, but it's like, we will too, right, hey, like experience, right, like some form, right, hey, like, like, for that, right, like, like, losing, right, your life, man, right, so, reading on, right, right, so, reading on, right, verse 23, right, and it reads, all right, and then he said to them all, all right, if any man will come, all right, will come, all right, after me, all right, let him deny, all right, let him deny, all right, let him deny himself, all right, and take up his cross daily, all right, follow me. Right, so like, yeah, man. Right, but it's like, hey, like, it's like, like, hey, like, it's like, hey, like you're, like one, right? Like for the, like, right? Hey, like, it's like you will, right? Like experience, all right, some form, all right? Hey, like of you, right? Hey, like, right? Like, right? Like, right? Like catching, all right, some form, all right, for like, hey, like for your cross, man, right? Hey, it's like you may, like lose your, like your like family, it's like you may lose, right? Like like you're like like you're like school, man, right? Hey, like you may lose, like some forms, all right, from your life, all right, but you're, hey, but you're walking that straight, all right, that straight, right, like right, that straight, all right, that straight, all right, like narrow, right, like, right, like road, man, right, but that road leads to south, right, to salvation. All right, so reading on, all right, coming verse 24, all right, and it reads, all right, for whoso, all right, for, all right, and it reads, all right, it reads, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, all right, but whosoever will lose his life for my sake, all right, the same shall right, the same shall save it. All right, so hey, man, it's like you will, like lose, like, like stuff, or hey, like that you may have, like to, like, like wanted, right? And I'm just right, grab that, right? Yeah. Yep. So here, all right, in the book of Matthew, all right, on chapter 19, all right, coming verse 29, right, and it reads, all right, and everyone that have forsaken, all right, look, all right, forsaken, all right, houses, all right, or brethren, or sisters, or father, right, or mother, right, or wife, or children, right, hey, like, or lands, all right, for my name's sake, shall receive in, all right, look, all right, hey, like, shall receive in 100-fold, all right, and then shall, all right, and then shall inherit, right, like, like everlasting life, man. Right, hey, like, like, so it's like you come, right, into, like this truth, man. Right, hey, it's like be, hey, like be ready to lose your life. Right, hey, like, like like be ready, right, to change, like the way you live your, like your like, like your like life, man. Right, hey, it's like you will lose, man. Right, hey, like, yeah, like. I'm gonna just grab this. This is here, all right, in the book, all right, forward side rack, all right, or the book of the all right, yes, all right, look this, all right, 2, all right, frame verse, all right. 2, all right, come in verse 1, all right? All right, hey, like, right, so here, all right, it reads, my son, all right? If thou come to serve the Lord, all right, prepare thy soul for temptations, all right? So, hey, man. It's like be, or hey, it's like be ready to, like lose, man. Now, yes, hey, like, I mean, it's like your lot, like, it's like your lot, right? Like, may not be the same. Right, hey, like for like this, like the man's a lot. Right, hey, like, but it's like you will, like lose, right, like some form, man. Right, hey, so like, it's like your mindset, right, will like need to like switch, man. All right, hey, you like switch from like switch from like your own like lustful like these desires, man, right? Shoot, yeah, yeah, like, right, yeah, like, so let's just read, right, right, yep, right, right here too. This is here, all right, in the book, all right, this is here, right, in the book, all right, for, shoot, like Proverbs, all right, 3, all right, verse 5, all right, and we trust, all right, just, hey, man, like, hey, like, resting, man, all right, so it reads, all right, trust, all right, hey, trust, all right, trust in the Lord, Yahweh, all right, with all thine heart, all right, lean not, all right, unto thy own, all right, like, lean not, all right, unto thy own, all right, understanding, man, all right, like, so hey, it's like you must like change your like view, man. All right, hey, it's like, hey, like the Lord, Right, hey, like the Lord, He knows. Right, hey, like the Lord, He knows what you need, man. All right, and it's like you, hey, you know, and it's like, I mean, it's like, shoot, you know, it's like for some, for some, you know, like stuff, man. You know, it's like you can't, you know, like try to, you know, like be, you know, like you know, like be like moderate, man. You know, like yeah, like I mean, it's like some. I mean, it's like some stuff, like you just must like let it like go, man. You know, like completely. You know, like hey, like let that shit just like hey, like shit. You know, like drop it. You know, like shit. You know, like a bad. You know what I'm saying? Like hey, drop it like a bad. Hey, drop it like a bad. You know, like you know, like you know, like drop it like a bad. Like drop it like a bad habit, man. All right, like you know, because like more than likely what you know, right? Like you know what the Lord, you know, like recoup, you know, like requires, man. Right? You know, and it's like, hey, I mean, it's like you got like stuff, you know, that's not, you know, like expedient, like for your like life, you know, like for your, you know, like growth, man. All right, but it's like for you to grow, all right, you know, like spiritually, you know, like speaking, like you must lose, like you know, like worldly, you know, lust, man. You know, like lose your life to, you know, like
Perfect cups.
shoot, like to like save it, man. Right? Lose your life to save it. Right? You know, and it's like, you know, it's like most, you know, like men, like in, like, you know, and like women, you know, it's like, you know, it's like they don't, you know, like understand that, right? You know, but it's like you must, you know, like lose it, man. All right. So now, let's like.
Bible verses. Yup.
Yep.
Good man.
Yeah, man. Yep. So now let's read. Right. Verses is here. All right. Verses here. All right. I'm in the book of like Psalm. All right. Chapter 90. Here, all right, in the book, all right, of Psalm, all right, chapter, right, like 92, right? I'm in verse like 2, right? I'm in verse right? I'm in verse right verse 11, right? And it reads, right? My eye, right? Hey, right? And it reads, my eye, all right? Also shall see my desire, all right, on my enemies, all right, and my ears shall hear my desire, all right, of the wicked that rise up, right? Hey, like against, right, me, right? And it's like, yeah, man, bro, like, hey, man, it's like we don't, like, got like too much more like time, man. All right, like, I mean, it's like you're seeing, like, like war, like sparking off, man. It's like, hey, man, it's like there will be, all right, like a World War, like, right, like the, right, right, hey, it's like there will be, all right, like World War, right, 3, man, right, hey, it's like there. Hey, like there will be, or hey, like the draft, man. Or hey, it's like there will be, like just, like legs, man. Or hey, like more shoot, like more, right, like legs, right, like. Hey, like worse than, right, like, hey, like worse than, all right, like Egypt, man, all right, so I want to just grab that, yep, this is here, all right, this is here. Race is here. This is here. All right, in the book of Daniel, all right, chapter, right, 12. All right, I'm in verse 1. All right, and it reads, right, and it reads. Right, and right, and at that time, right, shall right, stand up, right, the great, right, the great prince, all right, which standeth for the children, all right, of thy people, right? And there shall be a time of trouble, all right, such as, right, such as never, all right, was since there was, all right, there was a nation. All right, all right, like, right, even to that same time, right, in, right, in, right, I'm in right? So, but right, hey, it's like there's a small, right, like, right, but there's a small, right, like, you know, like remnant though, man, right, which I'm gonna just, like, like, grab, right, I wanna grab, right, yep, yeah, so this is here, all right, in the book, this is here, all right, in the book of Romans, all right, chapter 11, all right, I'm in verse 4, right, and it reads, but what saith the answer, all right, right, but what saith the answer, right, of Yahweh, why, Hawashai, all right, unto him, all right, right, look, right, and it reads, I have reserved to myself, right, 7,000 men, all right, who have not bowed, all right, the knee, all right, to the, all right, to the, right, to the, right, to the, right, to the, all right, to the, yeah, all right, to the image, all right, to the image, all right, of my Paul, man. All right, so hey, man, it's like you have, right, like I'm a set, all right, remnant, right, hey, like who will not, like fall, right, for like the like wows, man. Right, hey, it's like you have, right, like a small, right, remnant, okay, hey, like who will not, right, receive that, like that, like a chip, man. All right, hey, like, which the, hey, so hey, like, which the mark, all right, the mark, all right, will be, right, hey, like, a small, right, like, micro, like a chip, man. All right, hey, and it's like that chip, all right, will be, all right, forced, all right, like, like, world, like, worldwide, man. All right, hey, like, and hey, and two, like, it's like you can't, like you can't, like, you can't, you can't, like, like, can't, you know, like, like, you know, like, when it's like you can't, you know, like, repent, man. You like, shoot, like, you like for, you know, like receiving, right, like that, you know, like mark, man. All right. So, like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna just, yep, this is here, all right? This is here, all right? In the book, all right? Here, right, in the book of Revelation, right, chapter 13, right, I'm in verse 6, right, I'm in verse 16, all right, hey, look, right. And it reads, and he, calls him, Paul. Right, so hey, you know, it's like that he, is, you know, this, like, speaking of, hey, you know, hey, you like, starting off, hey, you like, with, he like with the like atop, you know, like elites, man. All right, hey, you know, like the like rock childs, right? You know, like you know, like the like, you know, like, you know, like the like the Rockefellers, man. Right, hey, you know, it's like, you know, it's like they're the ones, right, that, you know, like they, you know, truly, you know, like, you know, it's like they, like, truly, you know, like, you know, like run, you know, like this, like, you know, like, and like this, like, world, man. Right, hey, you like, but like they will, you know, like force you, right, hey, you like to, you know, like to see, right, that, you know, like that a chip, man. Right, to, you know, like to, you know, like live, man. Right, hey. Yeah, like you like to, you know, like you like to, you know, like work your, like, you know, like to, like to, like work your, like your, like job, man. All right, to, you know, like grab food, man. All right, to, like, you know, like to. To like to remain linked, right, to that one world, you know, like currency, man. You know, it's like you will, you know, like receive that, all right. But hey, you know, like, but it's like the, hey, you know, like. But hey, you know, it's like, hey, you know, but it's like, hey, you like, but you know, like, elect, or hey, you like, they, shoot, you like, they will not, though, right? But like, reading on though, right? It says, both small, right? I mean, great, right? Rich and poor, right? Free and bond, right? To receive a mark, right? In their right hand, right? Or, hey, like in their foreheads, man. All right, so hey, man, it's like you still, like, it's like you still, like, it's like you want to be, like a part, like, shoot, like, like you still, like, it's like you still, like, want to be, like, with this, like, like, world. But hey, it's like you will be required to receive that chip, man. Or hey, like that. Yeah, like that C19. Like, it's like you're, it's like then, it's like you was required, like, to receive that, like that, like that, like, vax, man. Like to, like to, like to keep your, like, jobs, man. All right, hey, like, but it's like they will require that, man. Hey, like, for, all right, small, all right, small. I mean, great, man. So hey, it's like it's like, hey, it's like you might be, it's like, it's like, it's like, it's like you might be, so like a new, like, so like a newborn, man. Or hey, like all the way up, like to, shit, like to, like a grandma, man. Hey, it's like you will be it's like you will be required, right, to receive that, right, like that, like chip, man. All right, hey, it's like you're rich, yeah, it's like, it's like you're rich, or you're, like, like struggling, hey, it's like you will be like required, all right, to join, all right, that one world, all right, that one world, all right, that one world, all right, like, right, that one world, that one world, the one world, all right, that one world, all right, like, like, like a digital, right, like a current scene, right, like, hey, like, right, hey, like, which will be, all right, forced, all right, hey, like, hey, like, world, like, why, man? verse right it's here right I'm in verse right on verse 7 right 17 right and it reads right 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 and it reads all right and that no man right might buy or sell all right save he that had the mark all right hey like or the name all right of the beast all right or the number all right hey all right or hey like or the number right like hey like hey right you know or like of his the name all right you know it's like yeah man you know hey you know it's you know it's like that chip right you know like will be like you know like linked man you like two you know like you like two like that you know like one like that you know like one world right you know like you like shoot like you know like that you like one world right you know like you like that you like that you know like one world right you know like stuff man all right like you know what I'm saying you know so hey you like I mean it's like you know it's like you know it's like you know it's like you can't buy all right nor sell or hey you know like it's like you can't you know like work man all right hey it's like you can't you know like and it's like yo rent you know like will be you know like stuck man you know hey you know it's like yo a car you know like your car no you know it's like your car you know like will get you know like snatched up man all right hey you like why all right you know hey you know it's like you must all right you know it's like you must receive that you know like that charagma man right to you know like live bro you know but hey you know but right hey you know oh yeah well yeah. But let's read back though this is here right in the book of Job right 5 right I'm in verse 2 right verse 2 22 all right and it reads all right and it reads all right and it reads at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh all right well hey you know all right so hey all right shall laugh all right hey neither shall thou be all right afraid all right shall thou be right afraid right of the beast right of the earth man all right so hey man you know like bro it's like that's a very strong all right you know like spirit for you to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, have, man. And it's like, bro, it's like you will be seeing, you know, like great, you know, like mass, you know, like judgments, man, right? But you, all right, you're, you know, like, or hey, you know, like you're, all right, you know, like spirit, right? You know, like we'll be, you know, like straight, man, right? You know, right? Hey, man, you know, it's like he neglect, all right? Hey, you know, like we'll be like, you know, like fine, man, right? Now, yes, you know, yes, you know, it's like we will still, you know, like live here, like, you know, so it's like, you know, it's like we will, like we will, you know, like experience, you know, like losses too, right? But you know, hey, you know, but right, hey, you know, but it's like we, right, but you know, it's like we, right, you know, like the game, right, you know, like South, right, you know, like salvation, man. Right, hey, you know, like, you know, like, and that starts, right, you know, hey, like, be your, like, mind, man, right, you know, like, that, you know, like, starts, right, with you, you know, like, you losing, you know, like, your lust, you know, like, you're losing, you know, like, like the cares, right, for this, you know, like, you know, like world, man, right? Which, yeah, you know, I wanna, right, yeah, this is here, yeah, this is here, right, the book, right, right, the book, right, the book of, right, the book of Daniel, right, 2, right, I'm in verse 44, right, and it reads, right, in the days, right, of these, right, the kings, right, shall the power, right, of heaven set up the kingdom, which shall never be destroyed, right, you know, all right, you know, but hey, you know what, it's like you read, all right, the book, all right, right, hey, you know, like, it's like you read, all right, the book, you know, like, come on, hey, you know, it's like you read the book, all right, you know, like of Job 9, all right, you know, should you like Job 9, all right, come into 24, right, hey, you know, it's like the whole world, all right, is being ran, right, by the, right, by the wicked, right, you know, and 2, all right, the, all right, hey, the 2, all right, you know, the 2, all right, the, all right, like the, all right, like the wicked, all right, you know, is like speaking about, all right, who, right, right, you know, the wicked, right, is speaking about Esau, all right, right, hey, like Esau, right, right, like speaking about Esau, Edom, all right, being the so-called white man, bro. All right, now, now it's like you got, you know, like, hey, it's like you have, right, like Israelites, right, hey, like, it's like, it's like that might, right, like that, like, look, right, hey, like these, like, like that might look, all right, like these, like, shit, like these heathens, or hey, like, but it's like spiritually, all right, too, all right, your forefathers, all right, hey, it's like you go back, all right, to one, all right, hey, like to one, all right, like, all right, to one, all right, like, all right, hey, like, like of the 12, like, like tribes, man. Right? Like, like, so it's like, this is not, like a black, like, like, like skin, like tone, like, like shit, man. Right? Shoot, hey, like, shoot, I mean, it's like, it's like you, it's like you got some, like, black, like, like, skinned, like, folks, but it's like they're really, like heathens, man. All right, like, like, so it's like, but too, hey, I mean, it's like, that's why you try the, like, spirit, man. All right, right, so, like, yeah, all right, but, all right, so, like, reading on though, all right, it says, in the, right, in the kingdom shall not be left, all right, to other, all right, to, all right, shall not be left to other, all right, like, people, all right, but, hey, right, it reads, all right, but, all right, this shall break in pieces, right, hey, like, hey, like, hey, like, all right, this shall break in pieces, all right, and consume, all right, all these, all right, like, the kingdoms, all right, and it shall stand, all right, for ever, man. Right? It's like, yeah, bro. Hey, like, I mean, it's like, we will reign, right? Hey, like, we will, right, rule, or hey, like, starting off, right, like, with the, like, lords, right? Hey, like, starting off, right, with the elect, right? You know, it's like it's yo, man. You know, hey, man. It's like, bro, it's like, we'll be, you know, like joint, you know, you know, like joint, you know, like joint pairs, man. All right, with Yahweh, what, how it's shot, man. Right? You know, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, you know, like, and it's like, and it's like y'all, you know, like Chinese, like y'all, you know, like, you know, like y'all, you know, like, like y'all, you know, like Russians, you know, like y'all, you know, like, I mean, it's like, it's like y'all won't, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like rule, man. No, hey, it's like we got next, man. Hey, like, bro, it's like we got, you know, like, hey, like we got next, man. All right, you know, but it's like that you know, but it's like that requires, all right, you know, like faith, man. All right, it's like, yeah, man, it's like you know, it's like, you know, it's like you know, it's like you must be, you know, it's like you must believe, man. Right? You know, yeah, so, well, like, I'm gonna just, yeah. This is here, all right? Yeah. Yeah. So, right, so here, right, in the book of, verses here, right, verses here, in the book of, right, the book of, like, right, of, like, Daniel, right, 4, right, verse, like, right, verse, right, verse, like, right, and verse 7, right, 15, right, right, it reads, this matter, right, is by the decree, right, of the watchers, right, in the demand, right, by the word, right, of the, right, of the holy, right, 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 ones, all right, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High, all right, ruler, all right, hey, all right, ruler, all right, in the kingdom, all right, I'm in the kingdom, right, of men, all right, and all right, and all right, all right, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, all right, and setteth up, all right, and setteth up over it the right, the all right, the all right, the basis, all right, of right, like men, right? So hey, man, hey, hey, bro, like, it's like, Yahweh, what, right? Yahweh, what, yeah, right? Right, Yahweh, right? Yahweh, Bahashem, right? Yahweh, right? Hey. Right, hey, like, hey, like, hey, it's like he's the one that like raised up, right? Like, right, like that, like, like that, right? Like, that, like, like that, like raised up, all right, like that, like raised up, all right, like, right, like, hey, like that, like raised up, right, Esau, right, like, right, hey, like, hey, like, right, hey, like, hey, like, which is the, like, right, like the whole card, right, like, white, right, man, right, so, like, like, I want to just read this though, man. Yeah, so this is here, right? This is here, right? Yep, so this is here, right? In the book of, right? In the book of Genesis, right? Chapter 20, right? Chapter 2, 27, right? Verse 13, right? In verse like 13, like, yeah, all right, yeah, right? And it reads, right? Right? And Esau said, right, unto his father, right, unto his father, right, as thou were one were blessing my father, right, will bless me, right, even me, right, right, even me, right, right, yeah, right, so, like, yeah, so, but bless me, right, even me, right, also, right, oh my father, right, and Esau, right, 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 like, lifted up, right, his voice, right, and then whip, right, yeah, like, because, right, it's like, yeah, it's like he did. mean, it's like, like he did, right? Like, 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 sell, right? You know, like the, like the birthright, all right, to you, all right, all right, hey, like, like, all right, like, Jacob, all right, hey, like, which, it's like his name, right, was changed, right, to what, right, was changed, right, to Israel, right, it's like now, hey, it's like, it's like, that's where, right, you get, right, the, right, like the, right, like the, like the 12, right, right, like the, right, like the, like the 12, right, like tribes, man, right, so, right, so, right, so, like, so, like, reading on, right, I'm in verse 40, right, and it reads, right, and it reads, right, right, and by thy sword shalt thou, right, live, right, hey, like, know, like this, like land, right? Like was, right? Like was, right? Like was, right? Like established, right? From what? Right? From the, like from the, like, like from the, like, sword, man. All right, hey, like from, right, like wars, right, from, like, 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 from, right, like blood, right, shed, right, from, like, rape, right, robbing, right, like, and, right, like, like, two, but hey, like, 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 shoot, like, like, from, like, slaughtering, man. Right, hey, like, yeah, like, it's like they, like, 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 stole, right? But they stole, right, via this, yeah, 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 like via this, like, yeah, like via the, like via the war, man. Right? So, like, all right, so, like, reading on, right, and it reads, right, so, reading on, right, it says, and shall serve thy brother, right, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that that thou shalt break, all right, that thou shalt break his yoke, all right, from, right, from, right, like, from, wait. Yeah, nah, man, yeah, like, yeah, nah, let me read, verse 39, yeah, right, yeah, right, so, reading on, all right, so, reading on, all right, reads, all right, and Isaac, his father, all right, answered and said unto him, behold, thy do, all right, thy do, dwelling shall be the fatness, right? Or like shall be, right? The fatness, right? Shall be the fatness, right? Of the, right? The fatness, right? Of the, right? Of the. Right, of the right of the like earth, all right, and all right, and right, right, so all right, and okay, do, all right, 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 so like, the dew, all right, of heaven, all right, from all right, from above, man, all right, and it's like, hey, like, I mean, it's like, hey, it's like, hey, like, it's like, it's like, it's like, we were the ones, right, like the who, like the ones who, like the ones who, the ones who, the ones who, like built, like this, whole, like, like Lando, man, like be a free, like, so, like be a, right, like free, like, so, slavery, man, alright, but it's like, they get to, like, live, like, well, man, alright, so, now, yeah, so now, let's, like, read on. Well, no, hey, like, all right, hey, too, all right, hey, like the uh, uh, like, like, you know, like they do, right? Hey, it's like, it's like they got, like space, like stations, it's like, it's like, it's like, it's like they got, like set up, like lights, man. Shit. Like, but hey, but hey, it's like they, it's like they're, yeah, hey, like, it's like they, like rule, right? Like the, like, like the, like world though, man. All right, hey, but it's like they will, all right, be, right, hey, like destroyed, man. All right, so now, like reading on, all right, I'm in like verse 40, all right, and it reads, and by, right, yeah, so it reads, right, by thy right, Lord, all right, shall thou live. All right, yeah, hey, like, yeah, like, like, I mean, it's like for years, hey, like, I mean, it's like the huge, hey, like, it's like the, it's like the United States, what I'm saying, like, like, shoot, it's like the, like the United States, right, like, 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 military, like, 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 like the, like, like the, like, military, right? Hey, it's like they've been feared for, like years, man. All right. Yeah, hey, like, hey, like, shoot, it's like, it's like you can, like, shit, hey, like, shit, hey, like the, like the, like the, like Romans, hey, like, it's like, it's like they were like feared, man. Or hey, shoot, like, shoot, hey, like the, like, shoot, like the Greeks, hey, it's like they were, like, 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 like fear, man. Or hey, like the media, like Persians, hey, like then, it's like they were, like, like, like fear, hey, like the, yeah, like, like, so, hey, it's like, it's the same old, like, stuff, man, alright, but it's like, this, like, yeah, hey, like, but it's like, this, like, rulership, or hey, it's like, this, like, rulership, all right, will be destroyed, man. All right, with flames, all right, hey, like with like fire, man. All right, so like reading on, all right, yeah, so like, all right, so like, all right, so like reading on, right, and it reads, all right, men shall serve thy right, thy right, thy brother. Yeah, hey, like, I mean, it's like we were, like slaves, man. Yeah, like, so it's like they will be, correct, like slaves, man. Right? Right? For one hey, yeah, like for one. Let's say you just get for one. Yeah, like like when 1,000 like loan, like drawn out, right? Like right, like years, man. Yeah. Yep. Right. So reading on, right. So right. So reading on, right, and it reads, right, when it shall come to pass, right, when thou
What's going on, Wade?
the
What's going on? We're going.
Right, the minion, right, that thou shalt break his yoke from, right, from, hey, like, right, from, right, from, right, from, right, from, right, from, right, from, right, hey, like, right, hey, like, from, right, from off thy neck, right? So hey, man, it's like, hey, it's like, it's like we're the ones, right? Like, like ruling, man. Right? Hey, it's like we will, like, like rule, man. Yeah, yeah. So, like, right? Yeah, like, so, like, right? Yeah, like, so, like, let's read right here versus here. All right, versus here. All right, versus here. All right. In the book of Deuteronomy, right? Deuteronomy, all right, chapter, all right, chapter, right, chapter, like, 30, all right, like, starting at verse, right, at verse, at verse 7, right, and it reads, right, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses, all right, upon thine, all right, hey, look, hey, upon dying, all right, hey, you know, upon, all right, dying, all right, you know, like, all right, you know, upon dying enemies, man, all right, and on them that hate thee, all right, which, all right, which, all right, which person, right, thee, all right, shit, you know, it's like, yeah, man, right, you know, hey, like, I mean, this, like, they will, right, hey, you know, like, experience, right, you know, like that, you know, like, saying, you know, like, all right, like that, like saying, all right, like trauma, man. All right, hey, you know, like slavery. All right, hey, you know, like you know, like them, you know, like shit. Hey, like you know, like slaughtering. All right, you know, hey, it's like, bro, it's like y'all will like. Shit, it's like y'all will work, right? Hey, like you know, like hey, like you know, like every day, right? Hey, you know, like except like the you know, like right? Hey, except the right? You know, like except the right? Hey, you know, except the like right? You know, like except the Sabbath, right? Hey, you like. Right, you know, and the you know, like high, like high, you know, like holy, you know, like like you know, 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 like days, man. All right, all right. Right, so right, so I mean, it's like that's you know, like hey, it's like that's like you know, like real, man. All right, but yeah, but you know what, like I want to just like yeah, so you know, like yeah, so like yeah, so like I'm gonna just grab, all right, you know, like right there though. All right, so like here, all right, in the book of Second, this is here, all right, yeah, right, so this is here, all right, in the book of Second Ezra, all right, all right, like chapter 16, right, right, yep, right, I'm in verse, right, right, yep, I'm in verse, like, right, yep, right, yep, so, I'm in verse, right, yep, so, in verse, like, in verse, right, in verse 39, right, it reads, right, 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 so, right, it reads, right, right, so, it reads, right, right, like, even so shall not the plagues be slack, right, to come, right, upon the, right, hey, look, upon the earth, all right, hey, all right, so, right, two, all right, all right, like, right, right, in the world shall mourn, all right, and sorrows, all right, shall come, all right, and sorrows, all right, shall come upon it, all right, on, right, hey, like on every right side, right? So hey, man, it's like war, right, right, famine, or hey, like the plagues, man. It's like, it's like, yeah, man. Or hey, it's like shit will truly get very, very, like shit, hey, like raw, man. Right, hey, but it's like we can't be, stuck, like, like trying to like stay right, hey, like hey, like here, man. Right? Yeah. Right, so, all right, verse 40, all right, so it reads, all right, oh my people, all right, hear my word, all right, make you ready to the, all right, 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 to, all right, the, all right, to the, all right, to the, all right, to the, all right, make you ready to the battle, all right, and all right, and those, all right, those evils be, all right, hey, right, it reads, all right, be even as, all right, like, all right, like, pilgrims, right, hey, right, like upon, right, hey, upon the earth, man. All right. So hey, man, it's like the mindset. All right, hey, it's like the, hey, like the mindset that we should, like have, man. It's like, hey, man, it's like this world, right? Hey, like will be destroyed. Right, hey, like, hey, like repent, right, hey, like grow, right, hey, shoot, like accept your, like lot, man, hey, like accept your, like your, like cross, hey, like, like accept your, like your, like straight, gate, man. Right? Like, because hey, man, hey, bro, it's like the time, bro, the time, bro, the time, it's short, man. Hey, it's like, man, hey, man, leave your, like, yeah. like your, like lust, man. All right. Yeah, man. All right. All right. Like so, all right, hey, like hey, right, right, like, so hey, all right, I mean, it's like, all right, all right, all right, so hey, like, I mean, it's like I do, all right, like a parade, all right, that is, camp, all right, like was truly, like great, right, like, right, like for, right, be, right, like, I mean, right, like, right, hey, like like, hey, like like you, right, like you, right, you, right, like you, elect out there, man. All right, like so hey, right, so hey, like, right, so like upon, right, right, you like, right, you like that though, right, hey, like. I would like to, like turn, all right, to the, all right, like turn, all right, to the, all right, hey, you like turn to the, all right, turn to the east, all right, and I would like to give all praise, all honor, all right, all right, hey, like the two, like, all right, hey, like, all right, hey, like, good. All right, like, glory, right, to my, right, hey, like, to my, right, hey, like, to my power, man. All right, Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Rakat, Kodash. All right, so hey, like. So hey, two, right, like, right, two, right, hey, like, two, right, like, I would like to give, right, like double, right, like, I would like to give, right, I would like to give double, right, I would like to give double, right. Right, I would like to do double, like, honors me, right, into the apostles, right, in the, right, in the, right, in the bishops, right, and the elders, right, from great, right, from great. From great, from great millstone, right on wood, right, come in, teach, right, well, man, right, like, so hey, right, great, I live on beat, right? Hey, like, hey, like, to the Lord's, right? To the Lord's elect out there, man. No, but hey, stay, hey, like, stay, right? Like, right? Like stay, like we're arriving out here, man. All right, hey, like, right, hey, like, all right, like, shalom, y'all. All right, come in, Lord willing, all right, seek me, all right, seek, all right, hey, like, seek y'all, right, so man, all right, hey, like walk, up a rock, all right, walk a rock, call, all right, hey, like walk a rock, call, hockey, right, shallow, one, y'all.